The unfortunate and crazy thing that follows people who followed indoctrinated religions, um, Catholics, Christians, or just, I mean, anybody. You don't even have to necessarily label yourself as a certain sect of religion to think wrongly about God and who God is and what God is. Where you mess up at is where people think God is in another place, in the clouds somewhere, on another planet, in another realm. Well, he's paradoxical because I say it is everywhere, but it's also in me, it's also in you, it's also in the steering wheel right here that you can't see. It's in this what is this thing to block the light right here? It's in this seat. It's in this handle right here. It's in my wallet. Because everything on an atom level exists and has that same God energy, God source into it. So God is quite literally everywhere in everything. My glasses, everything. The air outside. So when you're outside in the elements, or you just in anywhere, you're breathing in air, you're breathing in God. You're breathing in the essence and source of God. When you see another person, you're talking to them and you're gossiping about them, you're talking bad about God. And when you really realize that, when that clicks for you, you realize, okay, well, everything is God, then you really need to watch what you're saying and how your mind is thinking. Get your thoughts right. Because you wonder why you're in a bad place in your life, or you wonder why you experience negative things in your life, where you're constantly talking bad about yourself, you're constantly talking bad about others, you're constantly treating treating animals badly. That's all God. You're polluting the air. You're polluting God. You know what I mean? And the people that follow these religions and think that God is somewhere else, they don't know that God is in them. It's in their Bibles. It's in their it's in the documents. It's in their religious documents. But they don't know how to read it right. They read everything as far as like everything in the Bible as what's the word for it? They take it at face value. They take everything that says in the Bible as real. But a lot of that stuff makes no sense. It's all there's a chicken in the back of my truck. I'm sorry, guys. I'm at work and I'm at a delivery right now. I haven't got out, and I heard a boom, and there's a damn chicken. There's a chicken crawling in the bed of my truck. Oh man, There's God in my back of my truck here. Oh man, that was a good laugh. Sorry, but no, like you know, they take everything in the Bible as like what it says as like that actually happened, but it's all. And it's what's the term for it? Wow, I'm blanking. It has deeper meaning to it. The Bible. They take it as something that's outside of themselves. It's about like all these religious texts are about yourself. It's how to work this human vessel and know that you are God and that everything is God. It says it clear as day, but people take it as what it says is what it says. As far as like what else could you think the temple of God is within you? What else could that mean? What else could that possibly mean? It literally mean if you're taking it, that's one thing you could take at face value that it tells you right there. But they don't. I guess people can't fathom that the temple of God is within you. You are the temple of God. God resides within you. God sees out of your eyes. You know what I mean? And I think if you really know that, and I wish people would learn that quicker than they, might not be learning it, because they say that they follow damn chicken. They say they follow they say they follow God and His teachings, but they're so far removed from what God actually is and what God represents. They hate their lives. They hate everything around them. They're just in a bad mood all the time. God isn't that. That's that's Satan, right? There's no devil with horns out there. God and the devil, heaven and hell, it's all available to us now. You can choose heaven, you can choose hell with how you believe and how you see things. But if you tell them that, that's so far removed from what they learned and been indoctrinated in, and what they've been programmed to believe, that it's hard for them to believe anything else. But if they actually thought about it instead of just immediately pushing it away, they'd realize and actually try to put it into practice, because you have to actualize these things for you to know. You can't just you can think about it, but you have to put it into practice to actually know and embody that, and it becomes truth because you feel and see the workings of God happening in your everyday life, and it's so clear, and your life becomes better. You start to feel better. Isn't that what you want? It's what they want, but they don't know how to get there. They think, because I've heard people say all the time, I got to do some good things to try to make sure I get into heaven when I leave out here. It's not a place when you leave. You get into heaven now. You are in heaven now if you choose to see it that way. They act like you got to die to go somewhere first. No, it's here now. The kingdom of heaven is here now. But how long are you gonna just be in hell within yourself? How long are you gonna feel hell within yourself? Because it's not gonna go anywhere until you, the operant power, you, the fractal God, the God personified, until you say you want to see heaven, you want to experience heaven, you want to perceive heaven, and it won't come to you because you are the person that says it's here now. The power is in your hands because you are God. A lot of people don't want to hear that too. They think it's blasphemous to say that you are God. There's only one God, and how can I be God? That's blasphemy. No, it's not. It's how it's supposed to be. I and my Father are one, yet my Father is greater than I. Doesn't mean He's not greater than I. It says that, but I am in you. You are in I. You know what I mean? Clear as day. So watch your language. Watch how you talk to yourself. Watch how you talk to others. Watch how you treat yourself. Watch how you treat others. Watch how you treat animals. Watch how you treat anything in this planet on this planet while you're here. Because you are making love with God. You are talking to God. Everything is God. So realize that, because it's just the truth. But people can't treat me. People don't treat me well. So how can I treat them good if they don't treat me well? They don't know that they're God. Two people who don't know that they're God, they both become Satan. You know what I mean? We have to realize that we are God, and then the world will change accordingly. Our worlds will change accordingly. And from that spills forth into other people to get them to know who they really are. I'm not saying you won't have bad days where your humanistic side will take control, but the more we realize and see and act from the God source, the God view that is here now through our eyes, right now, to be embodied right now, and all there is now, until that happens, there will be you will perceive hell on earth in your particular life. But the more you embody this, the more other perspectives become clear to you. You start seeing things from other views. You start seeing things from the God view. You zoom out and you realize you've been playing small, you've been thinking small, but you've been doing things amiss. You've been doing things wrong. But we could change it now, so let's change it now. That's all, guys. Let me get to work. Just wanted to come here and put forth this message that you are God, I am God, Everyone's God. Everything is God. God is the infinite. Everything is God. God is in everything. Therefore, God is everywhere. And so, take that for how you will. But if I will tell you now, if you take this as truth and you start to see this and you embody it, your life will change for the better. Because the more you don't see yourself as God, even though you are God, but if you choose not to see yourself as that, then you've been praying amiss. You've been doing God disservice. God wants to see us prosper. God wants to see us succeed. God wants to see everything work in harmonious order. But we can't do that until we know that we are God and that everything is God perspective. Everything is God personified. So, with that, hope you have a good day. As always, a great day, great week, whatever time you see this, whatever day it is when you see this. Great night, great morning. Great experience to you, my fellow God in person. And thank you for watching. Thank you. Love you all.